It's time for high school basketball on Facebook Live from WKLM-FM 95.3. Coming up next, we'll join the WKLM sports team with Before the Tip, sponsored by Village Motors. This is high school basketball on FM 95.3 WKLM.
I'm Tiffany Stefano, and I am a Park National banker, and I am a community board member at Park National Bank. We believe we're more than just our job titles, and you are more than an account number. Now, bringing our family and community banks together under a single brand name means you get those core values you've always counted on from us. And more service, more access, more options. We are all together now at Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
When choosing a new door to replacing your windows or siding, there are many types of materials to choose from. Hi, my name is Nevin Mast. Here at Home Siding in Millersburg, we will help you make the right choice for your home and style. Want an energy-efficient replacement window? Try the Viwinco line of vinyl windows. With energy-efficient technology, Viwinco vinyl windows will save you money on energy costs and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up a free in-home consultation at 888-725-6619. That's 888-725-6619.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
This is Jim Smooker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio, where we have over 135 species of domestic and exotic woods in stock every day. It's no wonder our customers refer to us as a woodworker's paradise. Browse a unique selection of live edge slabs, dimensional lumber, and turning blanks. In our store, you'll find instrument wood and specialty tools to help you get the job done right. We also carry eco-epoxy products, the perfect finishing touch for your next river table. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Part-time positions are available for pizza makers, customer service providers, and delivery drivers. Most jobs are for evening and weekends. Successful candidates will have the following skills: the ability to work in a team environment, excellent communication skills, be punctual and dependable, and delivery drivers must have a valid driver's license, an acceptable driving record, proof of insurance, and a satisfactory vehicle. Mileage reimbursements are paid daily. Drivers retain all tips they receive. Apply at the store at 42 North Grant Street.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
At Village Motors in Millersburg, we're all about service, literally. This is Deke Miller, and our service department will help you take care of your investment in a new or pre-owned vehicle. Trained and professional, Our service staff cares about your vehicle as much as you do, and their workmanship will keep it in tip-top shape or fully repaired if needed. Find out what full service really means when you trust us, the people who care about you, Village Motors in Millersburg.
Brandon Benter coming to you from the dungeon at West Holmes as we get set for girls varsity basketball between the Mansfield Senior Tigers and the Lady Knights of West Holmes. I've got the Knights head coach here with me, Lindsay Snyder. And Coach, you guys are coming off of a victory over Danville, 64-37. What were your overall thoughts in the performance in that game?
It took us a little bit to take off. We played even with them for the first quarter or so, and then got up 10, and it was still like, we're still not playing great. And then we had a great 3 minutes of basketball that we played, and got some stops, shot the ball well, and took off from there. So I thought overall, as a team, we had kids, they filled their roles again, and we had kids that, everybody's role is not the same, but people filled their roles, and that's how you win basketball games, especially late in the season like this. Not everybody needs to be a scorer. Not everybody needs to play minutes. Everybody has their own job, whether it's playing 32 minutes or playing 0 minutes. Everybody has a job, and when we fill our roles, we play pretty well.
And one of those roles that you've kind of expected throughout the year was Katie Sprang to be a scorer specifically, and she had her high of 29 points in that game. I guess just could you talk a little bit about the way that she's kind of grown into that role and the player that she's been for you so far?
Yeah, she has the capability of scoring 20-plus points every night. And sometimes she, you don't always shoot the ball well. But lately she's shot the ball well, and she's taken high percentage shots. She shot the ball when she should, and she's passed the ball when she needed to pass it. And I think she's figuring out when to do that, when to shoot it, when to pass it, and when she shoots it when she's open, she's a good shooter. And so, obviously defensively people are focused in on Katie. So that's a lot to read in a short amount of time of are they coming with a double? Do I need a pitch? Can I take it myself? And there's a lot going on for her in a short period of time. So I think, as she continues to score those 20s, high 20s, obviously people are going to be more apt to doubling her and, trapping and doing those things. So that court awareness of what she's starting to grow into will be super important as we go down the stretch here.
Absolutely. And then tonight, the Mansfield Senior Lady Tigers here, a team that you guys actually beat just one game ago by a score of 46-23. I guess what lessons from that game can you take to bring into this game here tonight to take them on a second time this year?
Our energy was really good from start to finish up at Mansfield. And we were talked on the way up, us as coaches, of, you worry about, you're not playing a JV game, so you're getting off the bus and you're playing right away. And so how are you going to react? And but they, from the moment I went into the locker room before the game to talk to them, energy was good, they were focused, they were ready to play. And so hopefully that can be a learning point where for tonight, if we're on our game and ready to play at the beginning, we can get up and and I think we can press a little bit more than we did the first time around. We were maybe a little more worried about their quickness, but I think we can press a little bit more and get up in pressure and cause a few more turnovers in the full court than we did the first time.
Absolutely. Well, again, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, and good luck in the matchup here tonight against the Tigers.
Thanks for being here.
Once again, that was Coach Lindsay Snyder. We'll have more pregame still to come on WKLM.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
As you hug the turn, you see a storm brewing up ahead. It could be rain, it could be snow, but whatever Mother Nature has in store, you're not worried because you've got Yokohama's Geolandar AT Geo15 on your side. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to find out what a new set of all-terrain tires can do for your truck or SUV. This tire is all traction, designed to take you from the pavement to the trail in any weather, anytime you want. Discover the Yokohama Geolandar AT Geo15 at Holmes Tire LLC today and get ready to experience what all-terrain is all about. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on new tire purchases. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations in Spencer, 330-648-2401, and Mount Vernon, 740-392-1811.
If you're a business or do-it-yourselfer looking for the best possible siding for your home or office, then stop by MRV Siding Supply. They offer the #1 rated panel on the market, Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia. Cedar Max provides outstanding performance inside and out with impact resistance, impervious to moisture, flame retardant, and noise reduction, giving you peace of mind. For Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia, call MRV Siding Supply at 800-524-7436. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Subway restaurants are introducing new protein bowls. Each one has a foot-long's worth of protein, like grilled chicken or steak piled high on crisp veggies with your choice of sauce. Try great new choices like the Chipotle Southwest steak and the sweet onion chicken teriyaki bowl. And right now, you can go pro with double protein on any bowl or foot-long sub for just $2 more. That's twice the chicken or twice the steak for only $2 more. Only at Subway.
Limited time at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
Stop in now through Sunday for these great deals at Roadie's IGA Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Roadie, and we have 85% lean ground round, $3.79 a pound. Gerber's boneless, skinless chicken breast, $3.99 a pound. 3-pound bag of Ballman's Ohio grown apples, 2 for $4. And a 6-pound bag of California navel oranges for $5.99 each. Plus, get beef loin T-bone steak, $7.99 a pound. Boneless beef top round roast, $3.59 a pound. And pork loin boneless pork chops, $1.99 a pound. It's all now through Sunday at Roadie's IJ Marketplace in Millersburg.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon in the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County, Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at holmespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
At Village Motors in Millersburg, we're all about service, literally. This is Deke Miller, and our service department will help you take care of your investment in a new or pre-owned vehicle. Trained and professional, our service staff cares about your vehicle as much as you do, and their workmanship will keep it in tip-top shape or fully repaired if needed. Find out what full service really means when you trust us, the people who care about you, Village Motors in Millersburg.
And welcome back here on WKLM to the Dungeon. I'm Brandon Venter, still in the pregame for this OCC girls basketball matchup between West Holmes and Mansfield Senior. Taking a look at the Mansfield Senior record as they come into this game. They're 5-7 overall, 4-2 in the OCC. A lot of postponements to start their season, but they got their season started on December 28th with a loss to Clear Fork. They would fall to Mount Vernon in their next game. They would then lose to Fremont Ross, lose to Shelby before getting their first win over Ashland on the 7th of January. January 39-30. They would then defeat Triway before losing to Andrews Osborne Academy 47-36. They would also defeat Worcester in a high-scoring affair 75-72. They would get a win over Lexington 55-45 and then fall to New Philadelphia 41-32. They would defeat Worcester a second time in a lower-scoring game 39-36. They would fall to West Holmes just a short time ago on the 21st by a score of 46-23. In that game for West Holmes, scoring was Katie Sprang with 21 points. After that, 5 points apiece for Katrina Rollins, Alicia Alexander, and for Hannah Rohr, and 4 points being added by Melanie Fair in that winning effort for West Holmes. But it was a loss for Mansfield Senior, and that was their last game before tonight. For West Holmes, they got their season started early on November 20th with a victory over Minerva 66-41. They would defeat Lexington, Mount Vernon, Indian Valley, Worcester, Garraway, Ashland, and also Zanesville. Their first loss of the year coming against Triway on December 28th by a score of 57-43. They would then get back to their winning ways with a win over Riverview 47-24. They would defeat Lexington 59-33 and then get a win over Worcester 60-42. They would lose their second matchup of the year 43-31 to Indian Creek. That was on January 18th. Since then, though, 2 winning games. They would defeat Mansfield Senior 46-23 and then a victory over Danville 64-37 in their last matchup before they get here tonight. We'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back and we'll get a little bit more pregame before we get our starting lineups coming up on WKLM and on Facebook Live.
You're ready for college, ready to make the next step towards a better future. But putting your life on hold while you earn a degree just isn't for you. At Wayne College, you can pursue your degree and achieve your goals while staying in the community you know and love. Wayne College offers 2- and 4-year degrees that can save students up to 30% in tuition. Join us at the University of Akron-Wayne College, where student success comes first.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Promotion Therapy offers outpatient and home physical and occupational therapy. Locally and privately owned and operated, Promotion Therapy takes tremendous pride in making your therapy experience a success. We have taken all the extra precautions this year in making sure our clinic is sanitized and our therapists are fully equipped to treat you safely. Whether it's in our clinic or in your home, we will do everything we can to ensure you feel comfortable and confident in your care. Our clinic is located on South Washington Street, right next to Dairy Queen, or call us today at 330-600-0844. You can also visit us online at promotion-therapy.com.
And welcome back here to the Dungeon. Taking a look at the Ohio Cardinal Conference standings coming into tonight. Madison sits at number 7. They're 0-1. It's been a tough year for the Madison Lady Rams to get on the floor. 0-1 in OCC play in 7th place. After that, Lexington sits at 1-6. They're in 6th place. Worcester sits at 2-5 in 5th place. Going to 4th place, it's Mount Vernon at 3-3 in OCC play. They're tied for 3rd with Ashland at 3-3. Mansfield Senior is 4-2. West Holmes 7-0. And they're quickly jumping into this, Don. It looks like it should be an exciting matchup between two teams at the top of the OCC.
Oh, that's true. And one thing that I know Coach Snyder and the West Holmes Lady Knights is they're 7-0 right now in the OCC, and they would love to be 8-0.
They would love to be 8-0. We'll take a break back right after this with on WKLM.
When choosing a new door to replacing your windows or siding, there are many types of materials to choose from. Hi, my name is Nevin Mast. Here at Home Siding in Millersburg, we will help you make the right choice for your home and style. Want an energy-efficient replacement window? Try the Viwinco line of vinyl windows. With energy-efficient technology, Viwinco vinyl windows will save you money on energy costs and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up a free in-home consultation at 888-725-6619. That's 888-725-6619.
Proud to serve all your real estate and auction needs, RES Auction Services and HER Realtors have been a locally and independently owned real estate and auction company for over 40 years. At HER Realtors, the selling market is strong. If you give them the listings, they had the buyers. Plus, don't forget to check out the new location for RES Auction Services just west of Worcester. Contact HER Realtors at 674-7610, on the web at herrealtors.com, or RES Auction Services at 833-765-3737, and on the web at res.bid. Located on Glen Drive in Millersburg, making a difference one sale at a time.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
And welcome back here to the Dungeon. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car is damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Now for the starting lineups, here's Don Hall.
Thank you, Brandon. Starting today for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Mansfield Lady Tigers, number 22, a 5'6" junior, Talina Gross. Number 55, a 5'11" senior, Brianna Perry. Number 23, a 5'7" freshman, Kirsten Bradley. Number 10, a 5'10" senior, Julia Rizzo. And rounding out the starting five, number 3, a 5'6" sophomore, Kyle Wentz.
And the Tigers come in 5-7 overall, 4-2 in the OCC. They're coached by Javar Hudgens.
And the home team tonight, the West Holmes Lady Knights, number 24, a 5'7" junior, Claire Reynolds. Number 14, a 5'9" sophomore, Ella McMillan. Number 4, a 5'4" junior, Kinsey Patterson. Number 0, a 5'7" senior, Alicia Alexander. And rounding out the starting five, number 33, a 5'9" senior, averaging 14.9 points per game, Katie Sprang.
And the West Holmes Lady Knights come in with a 13-2 overall record. They're 7-0 in the OCC, and they're coached by Lindsay Snyder in her 4th season. The starting lineups have been brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They have experts in collision repair and paint jobs and will have your car looking brand new. They'll even pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible, so give Brooks a call at 330-674-1483. And, of course, this one just about ready to get underway. The starting lineup's finishing up here, but, Don, we got cut off by the national anthem, so let's have a chat here. So these two teams sitting at the top of the OCC. West Holmes getting a big victory over them just a few short days ago, but it's always difficult beating that team a second time.
Oh, it always is tough to play two teams back-to-back. And West Holmes, once again, being at the top of the OCC 7-0, and, you know, they want that perfect slate and nothing more than to be 8-0. And plus, this game needs a little bit towards tournament time. You know, you turn in that resume to the other coaches down in District 5, and they'll see that West Holmes beat a Division I school, so that means something there as well. So I'm sure West Holmes is going to be coming out, hopefully firing all cylinders tonight.
And that was something we heard the coach talk about the last time these two teams played, was that she was real impressed with the team's energy coming out and just right off the bat playing with that full energy. And so she's hoping that they're going to see the same thing here now that they're at home.
I believe so. And I'll tell you what, that Indian Creek game that they have that they lost, I think gave them a little bit of a wake-up call there. And they've been actually playing extremely hard this last 2 games.
And so jumping for the West Holmes will be Katie Sprang, the 5'9" senior. On the other side is the 5'11" senior, Brianna Perry, for the Mansfield Senior Tigers. And we are set to get this game underway here. The tip is up. It'll be knocked down by West Holmes. It ends up into the hands of Claire Reynolds. And West Holmes, the Lady Knights, will get things to start the ball up here. It's Kinsey Patterson handing it off to Ella McMillan. Pass outside to Katie Sprang. Her three-pointer from the right corner misses, but Ella McMillan pulling down the offensive board. Kicks it back outside to Kinsey Patterson. We'll hand it off to Claire Reynolds, dribbling to that left shoulder. Now a bounce pass to Alicia Alexander. Finds Kinsey Patterson open on the right wing. Her three-pointer is good. An early 3-0 lead here for the Lady Knights as they put some pressure defense here against Mansfield, bringing it up the floor. They get it to Kyle Wentz. Now pass to the left wing, finds Kirsten Bradley. Bradley over to the right side for number 22. That's Talina Gross. Gross at the top of the key. Now pass to the left wing, and she'll find number 13 there. That's Julia Rizzo. And Julia Rizzo, number 10 on the other jerseys, but number 13 with the away jerseys, makes the pass off to Kaya Wentz, who knocks it in from about 2 feet out. 3-2 lead for West Holmes. At the other end, they'll Handed off to Katie Sprang. Drives the baseline, gets under the basket, and just as she got down there, draws the contact. And she's going to head to the line here for 2 free throws, I think. Yeah, they're going to say that wasn't the act of shooting.
A very good aggressive move by Katie to take the ball to the hole. Really nice and strong.
And they're going to actually pin Kaya Wentz with that one, so that'll be her first. And Katie Sprang, the first player to attempt a shot from the charity stripe here. It's up, and it's good. She'll make the first one. Well, Troy Miller Agency in Shreve Inn in Berlin is your local insurance independent agent. They're a working team for all your insurance needs. Call the Shreve office at 567-2626 or the Berlin office at 893-2446. Sprang makes the second one, so makes them both on that trip, and now a 5-2 lead for West Holmes. And now a turnover in the middle of the court there as Alicia Alexander gets the steal, sends it to Ella McMillan under the basket, and she'll get the lay-in for 2. So West Holmes looking good so far with a 7-2 lead. 6:30 remaining in the first. Mansfield Senior basketball. They'll pass to Kaya Wentz in the backcourt. Brings it across the timeline over to the left wing. Had it knocked away from her by Claire Reynolds and able to recover, though. No, stolen away once again there. Kinsey Patterson helping out. Now it's Reynolds and Patterson driving to the bucket, and Claire Reynolds with a left hand scores 2 points.
Yeah, West Holmes man-to-man defense. They're doing what they call a jump and stay. The closest person comes and doubles.
And it's worked well so far, but a nice job there as Kirsten Bradley sprints up the floor, bounce pass to Brianna Perry under the basket, and Perry will knock it in for 2. And so West Holmes basketball, 9-4 the lead. Kinsey Patterson passing into the right corner for Claire Reynolds. Reynolds working against Bradley, bounce pass inside for Sprang, but tried it to the right wing, and there was nobody there. A miscommunication leads to a turnover for West Holmes, and that's going to be their first.
Well, that's a good job by Mansfield Senior of going from a man-to-man back to a 2-3 zone. Made West Holmes stop and think a little bit and force a turnover.
And so Mansfield Senior trailing by 5 brings the ball up the court in the hands of Kaya Wentz. Pass across the timeline finds Julia Rizzo in the front court. Tried the shot from the right block and draws the contact. She's going to head to the foul line here with a chance for 2. And so number 13, Julia Rizzo, the 5'10 senior, steps up to the foul line here with a chance for 2 free throws. And the first one bounces around and falls through the net. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, being brought to you here by Village Motors, as we'll have Brogan Steinmore reporting on scores all around the area all the way till midnight. Second shot is good as well, so makes them both, does Julia Rizzo. 9-6 the lead for West Holmes. They find Kinsey Patterson on the left wing. Drove towards the baseline, cut off. Kicks it outside to Alicia Alexander. Actually, Katie Sprang going to pick that up. She'll hand it off to Alexander. Now back to Patterson on the left side. Finds McMillan on the left baseline. Bounce pass finds Katie Sprang at the left block. Missed the shot. Rebound falls into the hands of the 5'11 senior Brianna Perry. And as Mansfield Senior trying to get the pass out of there, a foul is called. And I think they're actually going to...
I think they called an offensive foul maybe, a player control foul on Mansfield.
It looks to be the case, yeah. Mansfield's going to pick that one up, so it's going to give the ball back to West Holmes. Brianna Perry, I guess, just kind of getting called for that one as she made contact with Sprang under the basket.
Yeah, well, Mansfield Senior's coming out to sort of a spread out 2-3 zone. I'm thinking to take away that three-point shooting ability of West Holmes. The inside should be open.
And so they'll ready up here to inbound from beneath their own basket. They'll get it to Alicia Alexander at the top of the key. Hands it back to Kinsey Patterson in the right corner. Now at top to Hannah Rohr, who's come onto the floor for Katie Sprang, who's taken a seat. Cross-court pass finds Claire Reynolds on the left side, drives to the left block, tries the reverse layup, misses it. Rebound to Melanie Fair. Her putback no good. And then the rebound, actually a pass is intercepted. It went to Julia Rizzo. The pass intercepted by Claire Reynolds, and she'll lay it in for 2. Again, another steal on the inbounds pass by Claire Reynolds, but she gets called for the travel and turns it right back over, so it'll go back to Mansfield Senior. But West Holmes, an aggressive defense here early in this one.
Yes, they are. Very, very, very exciting to watch right now.
4:42 left in the first, 11-6 the lead for West Holmes. Good passing by Mansfield Senior, gets it to Talina Gross in the front court, drives to the right block, kicks it back outside to Bradley. Her three-pointer bounces off the near side rim, but the rebound falls out to Bradley, and she'll bring it up to the right block. Puts up the shot, can't get it to fall. It's high off the backboard. The rebound goes out of bounds, and I believe it will be off of West Holmes. It looks like it might be staying with Mansfield Senior. Here it is. A reminder, at the end of the game, we'll be choosing our Subway player of the game. That player will receive a foot-long fresh value meal of their choice from the Subway in Millersburg. Checking into the game is Minetta Hillary, as taking a seat, Brianna Perry for Mansfield Senior. Inbounds pass finds Kaya Wentz, dribbles around the left wing. Now pass to Bradley in the left corner. Finds Minetta Hillary on the left wing. Hillary dribbling. Up to the foul line. Now into the paint a bit. Now spins around, kicks it outside to Kaya Wentz. Over to the right side for Julia Rizzo from the right wing. Can't get the three-pointer to fall. Rebound into the hands of Claire Reynolds of West Holmes. Reynolds brings it back up the floor. Pass to Hannah Rohr in the right corner. Out top to Alicia Alexander. Drives the lane, puts it up with the right hand, and lays it in.
Good read by Alicia. Saw the C's part right there and drove right down the middle for an easy lap.
Yeah, she saw that lane and immediately took it right to the bucket. All of the starters have scored so far for this West Holmes team. It's been a very spread out offensively game. But Alicia Alexander will pick up a defensive foul there as Mansfield Senior is bringing it up the floor. That's her first. Team second. Both teams with 2 fouls so far, and we'll actually get 3 players taking a seat. Kinsey Alexander, Claire Reynolds, and Alicia Alexander will have a seat here as Hannah Rohr's on the floor. Ella McMillan, Katie Sprang, also Katrina Rollins, and Melanie Fair for West Holmes. Mansfield Senior basketball off the inbounds pass. They'll get it to number 5. That's Daisy Mans. Now finds Kaya Wentz on the left wing, dribbles around the outside, hands it off to Minetta Hillary. Drives to the foul line, puts up the shot, but it goes wildly high in the air. Rebound into the hands of Ella McMillan. And McMillan gets the pass off to Katrina Rollins to sprint it up the floor. Tried to get it to Katie Sprang. Great job by Kaya Wentz. Gets a hand in there and knocks it out of the way.
Yeah, good anticipation by Kaya Wentz.
So inbounding from the far side court is West Holmes. They'll get it into Katrina Rollins, the 5'5 senior, averaging 3.8 points a game. Pass to McMillan on the right side, back to Rollins on the left side, into the left corner to Hannah Rohr. Cross court over to the right side to McMillan. Bounces it to the top of the key to Sprang. Now finds Rollins on the left wing. Her three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound to Katie Sprang on the offensive board. Puts up the putback and knocks it in for 2 through the contact. Katie Sprang, a chance for the three-point play after that fantastic offensive board gave them the second chance.
I mean, that just Katie does it all. I mean, she's a fantastic shooter, fantastic passer, great rebounder. Gives himself a second possession here with that offensive rebound. Chance for a three-point play.
Absolutely, and taking a seat will be Julia Rizzo, as coming in for Mansfield Senior is, I believe, Victoria Brown. But the shot is up for Katie Sprang, and it's good, so she'll complete the three-point play. She's up to 5 points already in this one. A 16-6 lead for West Holmes over Mansfield Senior, and the inbounds pass finds Minetta Hillary, but her pass trying to get it back to Dakaya White goes out of bounds, and that's a turnover for Mansfield, their 5th.
Yeah, West Holmes has been doing a good job of changing presses on these guys. They went to man-to-man press, jump and stay, went back to zone press, now they're in a man-to-man again.
Inbounds goes to Hannah Rohr, down low to Mia Halverson, back out to Rohr for 3 from the right wing, can't get it to fall. Bounced off the far side of the rim, rebound into the hands of Kaya Wentz of Mansfield Senior. The Lady Tigers bringing it back up the floor, trailing by 10. The pass to Minetta Hillary at the top of the key, over to the right side from Daisy Mans. Mans dribbling, now pass over to Kaya Wentz on the right side, down low, finding a teammate at the right block. The shot is up and good for number 30, Victoria Brown. Actually, that's Amani Mitchell down there. Apparently, they've also changed jerseys since the last game as well. At least that's what the announcer said. Maybe he was wrong, but that's number 30. So I'm going to go with Victoria Brown for now. She scored the 2-pointer. We'll have to check that at halftime, make sure that we're right on that. But 16-8 is the lead, and it is Mansfield Senior basketball. They'll inbound from side court. They'll get it into Kaya Wentz. Dribbling up across the timeline, got jumped there by Ella McMillan, but able to recover. Gets the pass off to Daisy Mans in the right corner. Her shot from 3, no good. Rebound falls into the hands of Katie Sprang on the defensive board, and she'll sprint back up the floor with the basketball. All the way to the left block. Tried to get it into the right corner, but Hannah Rohr had come in too close, and that one's going to be a throwaway for a turnover. 16-8 the lead, under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Inbounds pass goes to Kaya Wentz. Deep pass across the timeline to number 4. That is Dakaya White. White now finds Daisy Mans on the left block, but her pass in the paint knocked away and stolen by Ella McMillan, and she's going to get called for the carry travel there, as that one kind of awkwardly goes off her shoulder, and it'll give the ball back to Mansfield. 6th turnover for Mansfield Senior, 5th for West Holmes by comparison. But it is Daisy Mans, the 5'4 freshman, inbounding here to Minetta Hillary. Hillary dribbles to the top of the key, directs some traffic now, and gets called for the double dribble. Quick turnover there for Mansfield Senior, they're 7th.
Yeah, she thought her teammate was going to go back door, and she did, you know, and almost between a pass and a dribble, and
yeah,
she sort of used her other hand on that one.
Just a difficult spot there for them, but trailing by the 8 points here, 16-8, the lead, 127, and a pass for Katie Sprang, once again knocked away by Kaya Wentz, the 5'6" sophomore, doing a good job of knocking that one and making that pass difficult. West Holmes will inbound from side court. They'll get into Katrina Rollins, dribbles to the top of the key, pass to the right side for Hannah Rohr. Sends it into the right corner for Mia Halverson, right back to Rohr, but knocked away from her, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to actually say it was off of Mansfield Senior. It looked like it was off of Hannah Rohr.
Well, West Holmes will take it.
They'll take the break for sure. Katie Sprang inbounds right in front of Mansfield's bench. They'll get it into Katrina Rollins. Dribbles to the top of the key to the foul line. Bounce pass to Sprang at the right block. Backs it up on the right wing. Dribbling over to that right block area. Puts the shot up and knocks it in for two. 18-8 now the lead for West Holmes. 1 minute remains in the first. Mansfield Senior having to deal with some defensive pressure in the backcourt. They'll get it to Kaya Wentz to bring it up the floor. Pass to Julia Rizzo on the left wing, I should say. Her three-pointer's missed. Rebound to Kaya Wentz. And her putback no good as well. The rebound that time bounces off of Mansfield Senior. It'll go back to West Holmes. Down to 45 seconds left here in the first quarter of action. Don't let your home be without power. Call Holmesville Electric, your local Generac automatic standby generator dealer. Holmesville Electric has factory-certified technicians, carries a full line of parts and service kits for all your Generac needs. Call today, 330-279-4522. West Holmes basketball, they bring it up the floor now. Kinsey Patterson near that top of the key area, backs it up between the two circles to reset the offense. Down to 30 seconds left in the first. And that 10-point lead for West Holmes, 18-8. Patterson dribbling high in the middle now. Some defensive pressure shown, but now backs off. Pass over to the right wing to Katie Sprang. Into the right corner for McMillan. Back to Sprang on the right wing. Into the corner for Kinsey Patterson. Her three-pointer from the corner is no good. Rebound to Ella McMillan, and the rebound trying to make the pass off. Throws it off of Rizzo, and it goes out of bounds. It'll remain with West Holmes for the last 7.5 seconds. West Holmes looking to inbound here. Kinsey Patterson bounces it into Katie Sprang. Finds Claire Reynolds at the top of the key. Now to Alicia Alexander on the left side. Down to 3 seconds. Claire Reynolds' three-pointer is up. Missed everything. And the rebound just bounces out of bounds, and that'll do it for the first quarter. After one, it's West Holmes 18, Mansfield Senior 8. We'll take a timeout. Back with your second quarter right after this on WKLM.
This is Wyatt Miller reporting live from Millersburg Tire Service.
Wyatt, this isn't actually live. This is a commercial for Millersburg Tire Service.
Oh, sorry about that, Grandpa.
That's okay. Just read the script.
Winter is on the way. That means you need the best tires from the best tire shop around at Millersburg Tire Service. They have Bridgestone and Blizzak tires that are totally awesome on ice and snow. Plus, winter is great because when it gets really bad outside, I get to stay home from school.
I'm not sure that last part was in the script.
I know. I added that.
All right. This is Brad Smucker. While Wyatt gets back to schoolwork, I invite you into Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085 today.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Yeah, welcome back here on WKL. I'm getting ready for the second quarter of action. Before we get there, I'll remind you that at Kime, you can shop in store or place an order for delivery or come to the yard and pick up your order without lifting a finger. Plus, you can now place orders for Local Express online at Kime.express. Kime, built on trust since 1911. I'm Brandon Benter, Don Hall joining me. Of course, also want to say thanks to the folks that are getting us visually on the air. It's Casey Claxon and Fred Williams of Claxon Communications. So if you're viewing us on Facebook, a big thanks to you for joining us in that way as well. And a thanks to Brogan Steimel back at Sports Central for getting us on the radio. We have a lead of 18-8 here for West Holmes over Mansfield Senior. It's going to be Mansfield ball to start the second quarter of action. The Lady Tigers trailing by 10 here after one. They'll inbound here to Minetta Hillary. She'll bring it up to the right wing. and looked for the pass down low and lost it there, and that's going to be a quick turnover there for Mansfield Senior. Looking at those first quarter stats here, courtesy of Don Hall, West Holmes was 1 of 6 for 17% from3-point range. Mansfield Senior 0 for 4. West Holmes was 6 of 8 for 75% from 2-point range. Mansfield Senior 3 of 8 for 60%, 3 of 5, I should say, for 60%. And that's Ella McMillan at the other end. Pass out to Alicia Alexander. 3-pointer for Katie Sprang is good.
3 for Katie Sprang.
Now 21-8. Looking at the rebounds, West Holmes out rebounding Mansfield Senior 8-6, and turnovers, West Holmes had 5, Mansfield Senior with 7 in that first quarter. Mansfield Senior basketball, it's Kirsten Bradley gets the pass across the timeline to Talina Gross in the front court. Now back to Bradley, looked to Minetta Hillary, but she had turned and started cutting towards the basket. That's going to be a turnover for Mansfield Senior. That is their 9th. 21-8 with 7 minutes left here in the second. And a pass over to the left wing ends up in the hands of Claire Reynolds. Now out top to Ella McMillan for West Holmes. McMillan dribbles to the top of the key, now into the lane, but lost her dribble. It ends up in the hands of Katie Sprang. Now finds Patterson. Tried a little floater over to Reynolds at the left block, missed it, and that's going to be a turnover as stealing that one away, Talina Gross. As they bring it back up the floor, though, Katie Sprang knocks it out of bounds and forces the inbounds pass for Mansfield Senior.
It was the right idea by Patterson. Just needs to be a better pass next time. Girl was open.
And so, inbounding will be Kirsten Bradley, the 5'7" freshman for this Mansfield Senior team. Inbounds here to Minetta Hillary, another freshman here, a 5'3" freshman. She'll dribble around near that center part in between the two circles. Pass over to Bradley on the left wing. Bradley working against Claire Reynolds. Pass over to Rizzo on the right side. Long three. Can't get it to fall. Just slightly off the mark there. And the rebound will bounce out of bounds and goes back to West Holmes on the play.
Looks like Mansfield Senior coming with a 2-2-1 zone press.
And so West Holmes trying to work their way past that. Almost had it stolen away, but they get it to Katie Sprang in the front court. Now to Ella McMillan near the left block. Misses the layup with the left hand. Rebound to Kirsten Bradley of Mansfield Senior as they'll bring it back up the floor. And just as they got across the timeline, Kinsey Patterson going to get called for the reach-in foul, and that'll be her first. Team's third of the first half. Checking in now for the Tigers, Kyle Wentz as well as Brianna Perry. Taking a seat will be Talina Gross and Daisy Manns. Senior inbounding here from near side of the court in the front court. They'll get it into Minetta Hillary. Pass over to Kaya Wentz on the right wing. Now dribbles up to the top of the key. Pass over to Rizzo on the right wing. Rizzo working against Ella McMillan. Spins around now to the foul line. Picks up the dribble. Finds Kirsten Bradley. Bradley into the paint. Drew some contact and threw it up in the air. She's going to head to the line for two.
You know, a pretty good move by Bradley to get to the hole and draw that contact and then still get the shot up.
And they're going to pin that one on Ella McMillan, her second foul. But Kirsten Bradley, the 5'7" freshman, puts the first shot up and rolls around the rim and through, so it's good. Get total service for your jewelry at the jewelry store with a free cleaning and inspection, and all the repairs are done right in the showroom at Jewelry Store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. After making the first one, Bradley readies up for the second. It's up in the air, and it's good as well. She's got two on the night. A 21-10 lead for West Holmes with 5:50 remaining here in the half. Kinsey Patterson in the front court pass to Hannah Rohr, now into the left corner to Katie Sprang. Her pass looking to the top of the key, stolen away by Kaya Wentz. And she'll go to the other end, and Kaya Wentz going to draw the contact with Alicia Alexander. Alexander's so good at drawing those charges, but that time couldn't quite get her foot set in time.
Just couldn't quite get in front of her. Believe me, if she could have, she would have taken that charge.
Yeah, we were talking about it last time these two teams faced up, that Alexander's just such a tough player. She's willing to take a lot of punishment for this team. Wentz's shot is good. She now has 3 on the day. Remember, at the end of the game, we'll be choosing our Subway player of the game. That player receives a foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Second shot is up, missed that one, and so she'll split the pair. 21-11 the lead for West Holmes. Katie Sprang passing to the left corner for Katrina Rollins. Rollins now out top to Kinsey Patterson. Patterson dribbling. Looks to the left wing for Katie Sprang. Sprang cut off by Minetta Hillary as she tried to cut towards the basket. And it was, they're going to say it's off of Sprang as it goes out of bounds. And so that's going to be a turnover for West Holmes, their 8th. So Mansfield Senior ball, 5:26 left in the half. Looking to inbound here from side court. They'll get it to Minetta Hillary. Right up against that half-court line. And she's going to draw the foul as she was double-teamed. And they're going to hit Katie Sprang with that one. Looked like they had her trapped, but just a bit too much contact.
Looks what it looks like.
Inbounds goes to Kaya Wentz over to the right corner. Cross the court pass over to Kirsten Bradley near that left wing, top of the key actually, as she'll continue dribbling. Now back to Kaya Wentz on the right side. Down to Minetta Hillary in the right corner. Hillary steps up, takes the long two-pointer. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound to Kinsey Patterson. And she'll send the outlet pass to Katie Sprang in the front court. Sprang tried to draw the contact, couldn't get the whistle. Missed the shot. Rebound to Julia Rizzo under the bucket. Rizzo picks it up, now gets the pass off to Kirsten Bradley after facing some defensive pressure. Deep pass to the other end to Brianna Perry. Her shot is no good from the right block. Rebound into the hands of Minetta Hillary on the offensive board. Her putback is no good. And then a whistle is going to blow as the rebound was coming back down. We'll see who they pin that one on. Brianna Perry going to pick that one up. So a flurry of action results in no points. And they're going to allow the check-in of Mia Halverson as Katie Sprang will get a much-deserved rest here in this one.
It looks like Senior's going to stick back into that 2-3 zone, sort of spread out once again to stop that three-point shooting in West Holmes.
So West Holmes gets the ball up against that zone defense here. They'll pass to Hannah Rohr on the right wing, out top to Kinsey Patterson. Patterson dribbles to the left side, try to bounce pass inside for Halverson, but it was knocked away from her and out of bounds. It'll remain with West Holmes as they'll inbound from the far side of the court.
Yeah, pass around the ball on the perimeter. West Holmes better be careful throwing those little lob passes. Hillary's got some speed to her and might be able to get one of those.
She's been jumping up there trying to knock those away and trying to get that steal. And so the inbounds pass goes to Kinsey Patterson. Pass over to the right side for Hannah Rohr. Rohr now bounce pass back to Patterson. Left side for Alicia Alexander. Alexander kicks it into the left corner for Halverson. Sends it back out to Alicia Alexander at the top of the key. Finds Hannah Rohr at the right wing. Now to Melanie Fair, and took too many steps. That's going to be a travel and a turnover there. Was looking for Halverson under the bucket, but couldn't quite get it there in time.
Yeah, she saw two things at once and did two things at once right there. Yeah, she should have put the ball on the floor first.
And so Mansfield Senior ball, they trail by 10, 21-11 with 4 minutes left in the half. Kirsten Bradley, nice job dribbling it up the floor here, gets it around two defenders. Pass to Kaya Wentz in the right corner. Her three-pointer no good. Gets her own offensive board, though, as it bounces back out to her. She'll find Rizzo, now looking down low for her teammate, and it's stolen away by Melanie Fair, the 5'9 junior. And West Holmes brings it back up the floor after the turnover. They'll get it to Hannah Rohr in the left corner. Her three-pointer almost went through. Rebound into the hands of Melanie Fair. Back to Hannah Rohr, and just couldn't quite decide what to do. Took too many steps, and that's going to be another turnover. The 10th for West Holmes.
Yeah, West Holmes now going to looks like a 2-1-1 press.
And checking into the game once again, number 30. Used to be Victoria Brown, maybe as Amani Mitchell. I apologize for the confusion. We'll have to get that sorted out at halftime. But it is Mansfield Senior basketball. Nice job by Kaya Wentz. Dribbles all the way up the floor and lays it in from the right side. West Holmes basketball. They lead 21-13. 3 minutes, 19 seconds left here in the first half. Hannah Rohr on the right wing lost the ball on the pass from Kinsey Patterson. It goes out of bounds, and that is a turnover for West Holmes, their 11th. Those are starting to add up here in the second quarter.
I'll tell you, they're doing a really good job, Mansfield Senior, of moving their feet in that zone and making it look a lot more compact than what it truly is.
So that's led to a few extra turnovers here for West Holmes, but Mansfield Senior basketball. Kirsten Bradley off the inbounds pass, dribbles it across the timeline, working against Kinsey Patterson. Patterson tried to strip it, but it ends up going out of bounds, and so it'll remain with Mansfield Senior. Checking back into the game is Katie Sprang and Claire Reynolds, as Hannah Rohr and Melanie Fair will take a seat for West Holmes. On the other side, Kirsten Bradley will take a seat, and Julie Rizzo inbounds. She'll get it right back off the inbounds pass to Kaya Wentz. Now right back to Kaya Wentz. High in the middle now to the top of the key. Passing to the left corner there for number 4. Her three-pointer is up, no good for Dakaya White. And the rebound goes out of bounds off West Holmes, or excuse me, the whistle's going to blow. It'll go against West Holmes. Kinsey Patterson picking up a foul there. And so It'll be a 1-1, as that is the 7th team foul for the Knights.
Yeah, Senior will be shooting free throws the rest of this quarter.
2:51 remains, and Dakaya White, the 5'6" senior, heads to the foul line here. Her first shot is up. Bounced off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Claire Reynolds, who will bring it back up the floor here for the Lady Knights. Dribbles to the left wing, hands it off. Pass in the left corner for Katie Sprang. Her three-pointer is up and good. Katie Sprang has scored quite a bit already in this one. She's up to 13 on the day. Mansfield Senior basketball, 24-13 lead for West Holmes. Kaya Wentz into the left corner now for Daisy Manns. Manns out of the right side, finds Rizzo. Her three-pointer is up just a bit off the mark that time. It'll bounce out of bounds and goes back to West Holmes after the miss. Have you heard yet? The Beach Club Tanning Salon has added a new location in Millersburg to go along with their Berlin shop. Open every day except for Sunday at both locations, the Beach Club Tanning Salon in Millersburg and in Berlin. West Holmes basketball bringing it up the floor now, number 32. That is Allie McMillan. Makes the pass to Claire Reynolds on the right wing, out top to Ella McMillan. Ella McMillan drives into the paint, gets the pass off to Claire Reynolds in the right corner. Reynolds picks up the dribble, pass to Allie McMillan at the top of the key, drives into the paint, gets the pass off to Claire Reynolds on the right wing. Reynolds almost lost the dribble, and just as she picked it up, a timeout is called by Coach Lindsay Snyder. So we've got 1:55 remaining in the half, a 24-13 lead for West Holmes. We'll take the timeout here on WKLM and on Facebook Live. Back right after this.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Ream Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Ream and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Village Motors, as Brogan Stein will report on scores from around the area all the way until midnight. 1:55 left in the half, a 24-13 lead for the Lady Knights here of West Holmes over their OCC rivals Mansfield Seniors Lady Tigers. West Holmes inbounds here now to Allie McMillan. McMillan makes the pass to Ella McMillan on the left wing. She'll pick up the dribble, now finds Alicia Alexander on the left wing. Across the court pass to Katie Sprang. Sprang finds a lane to the bucket, but has her shot blocked under the basket by number 30, Amani Mitchell or Victoria Brown. Now in the front court now, I'm guessing it is Amani Mitchell since it's not been corrected at the sheet. But a three-pointer up by Daisy Manns misses. Rebound into the hands of Amani Mitchell. Now a three-pointer for Kaya Wentz of Mansfield Senior. That time the rebound to Talina Gross. And they'll get another shot. Wentz, three-pointer, missed. Rebound, bounces around and goes out of bounds off West Holmes. It'll remain with Mansfield Senior. So a good job boxing out for the last minute here of Mansfield Senior, getting a few extra chances.
Well, all those offensive rebounds give them second chance points, and that's just another opportunity to score some points.
Absolutely. Talina Gross looking to inbound here. She'll get it into Kaya Wentz on the left wing. Out top into the hands of number 5, Daisy Manns. Now to the right side. Finds Gross. Gross drives towards the bucket, puts it up from the right block, missed the shot. Rebound to Melanie Fair of West Holmes, and the Lady Knights will sprint it back up the floor in the hands of Ella McMillan. Pass to Katie Sprang, wide open for three, can't quite get it to fall. Rebound into the hands of Kaya Wentz of Mansfield Senior. The Lady Tigers now with a minute remaining in the half. They'll bring it back up the floor. Daisy Manns, three-pointer from the right wing. Can't get that one to fall either. Bounced off the far side of the rim. And as the rebound was coming down, a whistle's going to blow. We'll see who they pin this one on. Dakaya White going to pick up that foul of Mansfield Senior. That is her second. But team foul number 5 with 51 seconds remaining in the half. So it'll be West Holmes basketball. And they'll bring Ella McMillan up here to inbound to Allie McMillan, the 5'4" freshman. Allie McMillan dribbling it up. Gets it back to Ella on the right side. Now back to Allie on the left side as they're going to get it across that timeline. They're able to now get it to Melanie Fair in the left corner. Drives the baseline. Cross-court pass to Claire Reynolds. Her 2-foot jumper no good. Rebound into the hands of Amani Mitchell under the basket. Bringing it back up the floor. Hands it off to Daisy Manns. Nice lay-in with a left hand there for her. Daisy Manns has her first 2 of the game. 22 seconds remaining in the half. 24-15 the lead for West Holmes. Claire Reynolds. Pass into the front court to Melanie Fair. Almost lost it. Able to get it down low to Katie Sprang. Sprang got fouled as she tried to get the pass off. was looking for Ella McMillan outside, and they're going to hit number 30, Amani Mitchell, with that one.
Fouls on Amani Mitchell, her first. Team foul number 6.
And that is her first. Team's 6th foul, and I didn't think that was in the act of shooting. It took him a second to get that figured out.
I thought she was passing that ball.
So West Holmes will inbound from beneath their own basket. 12.5 seconds. Tried to get it into Ella McMillan. It was knocked away by Kaya Wentz, the 5'6" sophomore. Only 5'6", but she has the arms of about a 6-foot player, it seems like. She's always got her hand on the ball. Checking out, Allie McMillan is back into the game. Kinsey Patterson with her two personal fouls. They'll inbound back to her.
It's backdoor for Sprang right here, I think.
To Melanie Fair, now looking back over to Patterson, knocked away by Daisy Manns, and the steal is on for Mansfield Senior. They tried to get the pass across the paint, and it's stolen right back. And it's just as West Holmes gets a handle on it, time is going to expire in the first half. After 2, it's West Holmes 24, Mansfield Senior 15. We'll take a timeout, come back with your halftime report here on WKLM and on Facebook Live. Stay tuned.
Now, more than ever, we are proud to be your hometown pharmacy. You can rely on us to deliver the care and medication you need in the safest way possible. Hi, this is pharmacist Joel Gauss at Premier Pharmacy in Berlin. Our delivery service is available Monday through Saturday, and curbside service is available anytime our doors are open. Masks and hand sanitizer are also currently available for purchase. Just give us a call at 893-0290, or you can refill a prescription online or through our app at premierpharmacy.net and arrange for pickup or delivery. Located on West Main Street in Berlin, Premier Pharmacy, your community pharmacy.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Village Motors in Millersburg, we're all about service, literally. This is Deke Miller, and our service department will help you take care of your investment in a new or pre-owned vehicle. Trained and professional, our service staff cares about your vehicle as much as you do, and their workmanship will keep it in tip-top shape or fully repaired if needed. Find out what full service really means when you trust us, the people who care about you, Village Motors in Millersburg.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
I'm Jeff Kinney, and I'm a Park National banker, a husband and a volunteer. At Park National Bank, we believe we're more than just our job titles, and you're more than an account number. Now bringing our family of community banks together under a single brand name means you get those core values you've always counted on from us, and more service, more access, and more options. We're all together now at Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at KaufmanRealty.com.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio, where we have over 135 species of domestic and exotic woods in stock every day. It's no wonder our customers refer to us as a woodworker's paradise. Browse a unique selection of live edge slabs, dimensional lumber, and turning blanks. In our store, you'll find instrument wood and specialty tools to help you get the job done right. We also carry eco-epoxy products, the perfect finishing touch for your next river table. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back here to the Dungeon at West Holmes. Halftime score, West Holmes 24, Mansfield Senior 15. It got started off with West Holmes taking the big lead in the first 18-8, but in the second quarter, Mansfield Senior outscoring West Holmes 7-6 for the 24-15 lead here at the half. Taking a look at the individual numbers for the Mansfield Senior Tigers, they're led in scoring by Kaya Wentz. Apologies, I just ran back up after checking some scores here. Kaya Wentz has 5 points in the game, 2 points apiece for Julia Rizzo, Kirsten Bradley, Brianna Perry, Daisy Manns, and Victoria Brown for their total of 15. On the other side for West Holmes, Katie Sprang leading the way with 13 points in double digits. Also, 4 points for Claire Reynolds, 3 points for Kinsey Patterson, and 2 apiece for Ella McMillan and Alicia Alexander. Now for the team numbers, I'll hand it off to Don Hall.
Thank you, Brandon. Halftime scored, West Holmes 24, Mansfield Senior 15. 3-point field goals, Mansfield Senior cold as ice, 0 for 11. West Holmes 3 of 10 for 30%. 2-point field goals, Mansfield Senior 5 of 10 for 50%. West Holmes 6 of 12 for 50%. From the free throw line, Mansfield Senior 5 of 7 for 71%. West Holmes perfect 3 of 3, 100%. Total rebounds, West Holmes is winning that, 17 to Mansfield Senior 16. And both teams with 11 turnovers.
As far as the individual rebounding numbers, leading the way for West Holmes is Ella McMillan. She's got 3 of those, 2 offensive, 1 defensive. Katie Sprang also with 3 boards, 1 offensive, 2 defensive. And then 2 boards apiece for Melanie Fair. Kinsey Patterson in for Claire Reynolds. On the other side for Mansfield Senior, Kaya Wentz leading the way. She's got 4 boards, 2 on each side. And then 2 boards for Amani Mitchell, 2 for Talina Gross, and 2 for Kirsten Bradley in this one. But Don, it's been fairly even when you look at the turnover numbers, but for West Holmes, I think they were able to get off that big lead, and if they can hold on to that, they're looking pretty good. It's just about to kind of taking those smart shots.
That's true, and then handle on the ball a little bit better there in the second half. But, the longer that you let a team like a Mansfield Senior stick around, a somewhat young team that is very athletic, the more confidence they're going to get. So this first few minutes here in this third quarter is going to speak volumes of how this game's going to turn out.
We'll see what adjustments are made, how each team comes out for the third quarter of action coming up very shortly here on WKLM and on Facebook Live. We'll take another timeout. Back with your third quarter next. It's 24 West Holmes, 15 for Mansfield Senior. Third quarter action right after this.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
If you're a business or do-it-yourselfer looking for the best possible siding for your home or office, then stop by MRV Siding Supply. They offer the #1 rated panel on the market, Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia. Cedar Max provides outstanding performance inside and out with impact resistance, impervious to moisture, flame retardant, and noise reduction, giving you peace of mind. For Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia, call MRV Siding Supply at 800-524-7436. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
You can now shop True Value Hardware at Holmes Lumber in Millersburg. In fact, it's the only True Value store in Holmes County. They have added literally thousands of items to their inventory, including Easy Care paint, making it easy for you to find everything you need for your next project. Holmes Lumber is located on State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Behind every project is a True Value.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
And welcome back here to the Dungeon at West Holmes High School. I'm Brandon Benter. Joining me, Don Hall here on color. And of course, also want to thank Brogan Steinwell back at Sports Central, as well as Casey Claxon and Fred Williams of Claxon Communications for keeping us on the radio and visually on Facebook Live. If you would like to watch us, if you're listening at home and you've got easy access to Facebook, you can do so right now on Facebook Live. Just search for WKLM-FM 95.3. I'm Brandon Benter, and as mentioned, Don Hall joining me, and we're about ready here for this third quarter of action. Don?
Yeah, like I said, the first 3 minutes here is going to set a tone of how this game is going to be. What Mansfield Senior needs to do is get stops and slowly chip away at this 9-point lead that West Holmes has.
So a 24-15 lead, West Holmes basketball to start the third quarter. They'll inbound to Kinsey Patterson, now into the left corner for Claire Reynolds. Out now to Alicia Alexander on the left wing. She'll dribble around the middle. Pass over to the right side for Kinsey Patterson. Now into the right corner for Ella McMillan. Cross-court pass finds Alicia Alexander on the left wing. Drives into the paint. Puts up the shot over the defense. Can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of Brianna Perry, the 5'11 senior for Mansfield Senior. As the Lady Tigers bring it back up the floor in the hands of Kaya Wentz. Dribbles to the right shoulder. Knocked away by Claire Reynolds and stolen. Nice steal there for Reynolds, and she'll bring it back up the floor here for West Holmes. Hands it off to Kinsey Patterson on that left wing, and that is the first turnover of the second half for Mansfield Senior, their 12th of the game. Claire Reynolds with the basketball. Pass inside for Katie Sprang. Back out to Reynolds, now to Alicia Alexander on the right wing. Finds a lane, puts up the shot, can't get it to go, but goes through the contact and is going to draw the foul there on the blocking foul.
And that's what you got to do sometimes against a zone like that, is you got to penetrate a seam, and that's what Alicia did. It was penetrated right between two girls. Got both of them to collapse, got the foul called, 2 foul shots now.
So Alexander, a 5'7 senior, averaging 4.9 points per game as she readies up for her first shot, and it is off the near side of the rim. Stop in for the start of something new sales event and get $2,750 in bonus cash, plus $500 Chrysler Capital bonus cash on select 2021 Jeep and Grand Cherokee models at Village Motors in Millersburg. Alexander makes the second one, and she now has 3 points in the game. She's one of those players that when she's taking free throws, no warm-ups. At the other end, Brianna Perry missed the shot. It was partially blocked. Rebound into the hands of Claire Reynolds of West Holmes. She'll kick it to Ella McMillan on the other side. Her reverse layup misses. Rebound into the hands of Rizzo. Julia Rizzo, number 13 for Mansfield Senior. The Tigers now to Kaya Wentz on the left wing. Into the left corner for Bradley. Her three-pointer is up, missed it. Rebound into the hands of Katie Sprang under the basket. She'll sprint back up the floor and is going to get fouled from behind there. Delina Gross getting called for the shove.
Yeah, I don't think that three-point shot that Mansfield Senior took the last possession was what the coach was looking for, and I think he's going to have a little conversation with the girl now, maybe not.
Well, taking a seat will be Rizzo and Perry as coming into the game, Manetta Hillary as well as Amani Mitchell for the Lady Tigers. But an inbound pass for West Holmes finds Kinsey Patterson. She'll dribble up to the right wing. Bounced it, tried to get it through the defender, and almost had it stolen away, but Katie Sprang picks it up. She gets tied up, and the possession arrow will favor West Holmes. But now exactly, maybe there was a foul call. And they are going to hit number 30, Amani Mitchell, with that one. The Mansfield Senior team not happy with that call, but she'll pick up a personal foul, her second. Pass to Katie Sprang in the right corner for three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound falls into the hands of Amani Mitchell under the basket. And it will be Mansfield Senior bringing it back up the floor. Kaya Wentz to the left wing. Pass in the left corner for Bradley. Bradley dribbles to the foul line. Finds Gross at the top of the key. Now back to Wentz. Wentz to the foul line. Bounce pass for Hillary on the right wing. Thought about it. Instead, sidesteps the defender. Finds a lane and puts it in for two.
Very nice one-on-one move by Hillary.
Minetta Hillary, she was doing that last game as well in the second half. Here in the second half, she's got her first points of the game. 2 points on the day. 25-17 the lead for West Holmes. Pass to Kinsey Patterson on the right wing. Cross court over to Alicia Alexander in the left corner. Drives into the paint, puts up the shot past the contact, and she's going to draw the foul and head to the line for two. Bounced into Amani Mitchell under the bucket there.
Good job by Alicia to attack the interior of that zone defense. Great job of drawing contact and going up for the shot.
And in doing so, gets the third foul against Amani Mitchell here early in the third quarter. Her shot is up and good for Alicia Alexander. Thompson Memorial is just a mile west of Millersburg on State Route 39. Is a full-service monument company. Best wishes to all the area teams from Thompson Memorials. And Reddy's up for the second one. It's in two, so makes them both this time. And Alexander up to 5 points on the night. Back to that 10-point lead for West Holmes, 27-17. It'll be Mansfield Senior basketball. Some defensive pressure being shown by West Holmes here in the backcourt. Light pressure as Minetta Hillary brings it up the floor across the timeline. Dribbles over to the right corner. Pass out top to Kirsten Bradley. Her three-pointer's up in rhythm. Can't get that one to go. Rebound knocked into the hands of Katie Sprang after that one came back down. She'll find Katrina Rollins to bring it up the floor. Rollins across the timeline. Pass into the right corner for Rohr. Back out to Rollins on the right wing. Left side over into the hands of Claire Reynolds into the corner. Finds Alicia Alexander at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Rohr, now into Rollins, and underneath to Claire Reynolds. Reynolds under the bucket, gets the pass back out to Alicia Alexander. Bounce pass back to Claire Reynolds in the left corner, drives to the bucket. Shot blocked by Mitchell, and rebound goes to Hillary. Minetta Hillary under the bucket there. Now pass to Kirsten Bradley in the front court, but Alicia Alexander, great defense, forces the turnover, and West Holmes will bring it back the other direction. Pass to Alicia Alexander on the left wing. Tried to get it across into the hands of Katie Sprang, stolen right back by Mansfield Senior. Both these teams adding up here as far as their turnovers go. 13 for Mansfield Senior. And West Holmes knocks it out of bounds off the hands of Alicia Alexander. It'll remain with Mansfield Senior. But I bet you both coaches will be looking at that when they come to practice.
I mean, ball movement's great, but sometimes they're acting like it's a hot potato. Sometimes you got to sit, turn, and square to the bucket and see if you get a shot.
Inbounds pass goes to Kaya Wentz. She'll dribble around the right side. Finds Hillary on the left wing. Head fake. Instead dribbles now to the foul line. Finds Kaya Wentz on the right side. Steps up to the right shoulder. Knocks it in from the foul line. 2-pointer there for Kaya Wentz. She has 7 on the night. Alicia Alexander into the front court. Pass to the left corner to Claire Reynolds. Drives the baseline. Cut off. Gets the pass back out to Rollins. Tried inside for Katie Sprang. Almost had it knocked away. Sprang turns around, puts up the shot through the contact, and draws the foul. Katie Sprang heading to the line here with a chance for the three-point play.
Well, when you need a bucket, that's who you go to, is Katie Sprang. Nice job, Katie. Good, strong take to the hole. Finished. Now shoots one free throw.
And she's been fantastic tonight. Already up to 15 points on the evening. And Sprang will head up to the foul line here with a chance for that three-point play. Reminder, at the end of the game, we'll choose our Subway player of the game. That player receives a foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Sprang gets her own offensive board off the miss. Putback no good. Rebound that time to Melanie Fair. And West Holmes will keep possession. They'll pass down low to Katie Sprang. Spins around in the post. Shot no good. Rebound to Minetta Hillary of Mansfield Senior as they bring it back up the floor. A 10-point advantage for West Holmes, 29-19, with 3:45 left here in the third. Minetta Hillary dribbles all the way to the right block. Kicks it outside to Kirsten Bradley on the left wing. Bradley working against Katie Sprang. Gets a pick from Hillary. Now a pass over to the right side for Kaya Wentz. Kaya Wentz, a 5'6 sophomore, passes right back to Hillary. Hillary steps back, puts up the long two-pointer, and knocks it in. Had her foot on the line that time, but able to knock it in for a long two. Quickly down to the other end, West Holmes. Did they get a shot attempt off?
Yeah, I believe Hannah had a shot blocked, went out of bounds.
So they'll keep possession, but Hannah Rohr missing the layup there after the block shot, as you mentioned. Inbounding now from beneath their own basket. 29-21 the lead. Looking for Alicia Alexander. Kaya Wentz almost had the steal, but it goes off her and out of bounds, so it'll remain with West Holmes. This time inbounding from just in front of their own bench.
You know, Kaya Wentz, pretty nice player for Mansfield Senior being a sophomore.
Yeah, just a sophomore, able to kind of carry the ball like a point guard, and plays very well for them, especially defensively, getting her hands on the ball as well. Pass to Alicia Alexander on the left wing, out top to Katrina Rollins. Rollins dribbling now, finds her way to the left block and draws the foul, but they'll say it's before the shot. It was on the floor, and they're going to actually hit number 4 with that one.
Yeah, Mansfield Seniors complain a little bit about the discrepancy of fouls, team fouls, 6 for Mansfield Seniors, 0 for West Holmes. But West Holmes is attacking the bucket, and that's how those fouls are becoming.
I'm in agreement with you there. It doesn't seem like it's necessarily the referees ignoring one side.
Right.
But that is quite a discrepancy, 6 to none or 6 to 1 apparently at this point. And so Alicia Alexander's out top. She'll get the pass off to Hannah Rohr. Rohr finds Kinsey Patterson on the left wing. Lobs it inside for number 21, Fair. Now back out for Rohr. Her three-pointer from the top of the key misses. Rebound to Ella McMillan on the board. Can't get the putback. Rebound this time to Julia Rizzo of Mansfield Senior as they bring it back up the floor. Pass to Daisy Manns. Now over to Manetta Hillary on the left wing. Hillary, nice move. And that then gets cut off by Kinsey Patterson's defense. She'll back it up to reset the offense. 2:25 left here in the third. Manetta Hillary to the right wing. Dribbles near that right block. Alicia Alexander reached in there and got a hand on the ball, and they're going to say that that's a continuance, so she'll get the 2+1 here at the foul line.
A little bit of NBA going on here tonight, looks like.
Yes.
That continuation, huh?
Looks like that's the case. But yeah, Manetta Hillary, the 5'3" freshman for this team. This Mansfield Senior team has a lot of really promising young players.
I said very young, and the longer you let a young team like this stick around, the more confidence they're going to get.
So Manetta Hillary at the foul line. Stop in and see TMK Farm Service for all your animal and pet needs with locations in Berlin, Sugar Creek, Holmesville, and in New Bedford. Looking for the three-point play. The shot is up. Bounced off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Melanie Fair of West Holmes. They'll get it to Kinsey Patterson to try to bring it back up the floor, but Daisy Mann's right on top of her here. They'll try to double team her in the backcourt. And a timeout is called just before the trap there, and so West Holmes will get the timeout. 29-23 the lead for West Holmes, 2:14 left in the third. Back after this on WKLM and on Facebook Live.
You've heard interest rates are low, but what does that mean? This is Jeanette Troyer with CSB, and this means it's a great time to buy or build a home, make home improvements, or refinance your mortgage. Refinancing with a lower interest rate could shave years off your loan or even lower your monthly mortgage payment. You can also use this opportunity to complete the home improvement projects you have been dreaming about. Call or text your local expert at 800-654-9015 to learn how you could take advantage of low interest rates. The Commercial and Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I'm Brandon Benter, Don Hall joining me, and of course we've got to thank both Fred Williams and Casey Claxon of Claxon Communications for keeping us visually on the air, and of course Brogan Steinwell back at Sports Central. West Holmes basketball with the lead, 29-23. The pass to Claire Reynolds on the left wing. Working against Daisy Manns, picks up the dribble, maybe a bit too early, now can't get the pass off. Able to find Katie Sprang on the right wing. Sprang now directing some traffic high in the middle, makes the pass to Kinsey Patterson on the right wing. Patterson spins around, now finds Ella McMillan on that right wing area. She'll dribble around the top, gets the pass off to Melanie Fair. Fair dribbling to the right side, hands it now to Kinsey Patterson. Pass inside for Katie Sprang. Had a defender in front of her face, so she'll kick it back out to Ella McMillan. McMillan's pass back for Sprang is tied up. That's going to favor Mansfield Senior. That'll be a turnover for West Holmes, their 13th.
Yeah, but West Holmes is still not real sure what to do against that zone defense by Senior. Very aggressive out on the perimeter, even inside as well.
And so Kaya Wentz bringing it up the floor here for Mansfield Senior and had the ball knocked away from behind her by Kinsey Patterson. It goes out of bounds, and so it'll remain with Senior as they'll inbound from right in front of their own bench. It'll be Daisy Manns, the 5'4" freshman, looking to inbound. Gets it into Kaya Wentz on that right wing. Wentz dribbling around the top here, calls out the play. Gets a pick, dribbles to the right wing. Now to the right block area, spins around, kicks it back outside to Brianna Perry at the top of the key. Down low to Rizzo. Rizzo double teamed, puts up the shot over the defense and knocks it in for 2. Her 4th point of the game. And West Holmes has it stolen away right across the timeline. And Mansfield Senior bringing it back up the floor, down by 4, 29-25. Kaya Wentz on the right wing. 55 seconds left in the third. Dribbles to the foul line, puts up the shot on the run. Nice floater by Kaya Wentz. It's good for 2. We've got a 2-point ball game. 29-27, West Holmes in the lead. Claire Reynolds on the left wing with 42 seconds. Pass to Kinsey Patterson on the right wing. Back to Reynolds. Left wide open for 3. Can't get it to go. Put too much on it. Rebound to Julia Rizzo, the 5'10 senior. And Mansfield Senior bringing it back up the floor with 31 seconds left in the third. And a chance to tie it up or take the lead. Pass to Rizzo, drives to the right block. Back out to Daisy Manns. Her three-pointer's off the backboard and good for 3. We've got a lead change. Mansfield Senior in the lead 30-29. First lead change of the game. West Holmes with the ball down to 10 seconds. They'll make the pass to Claire Reynolds on the left wing. Now to Kinsey Patterson on the right wing. Bounce into Katie Sprang. Lost it off her foot. Able to get it back to Kinsey Patterson. Her three-pointer. Nothing but net. Put it up with desperation, but she makes it anyways, and they'll retake the lead. 32-30 after 3 quarters of action. Back for the 4th quarter. Right after this, it's OCC basketball on WKLM.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Rob Huvis with Edward Jones Investments in Millersburg. Let's work together to help ensure that your finances can keep up with your own needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by my office at 212 North Washington Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back here on WKLM to the Dungeon at West Holmes. A game that started off with a big margin after 1 quarter has now narrowed quite a bit. And West Holmes with a fantastic final shot by Kinsey Patterson, taking the lead 32-30 as that 3rd quarter came to a close. And we've had 2 lead changes, both those coming in the last seconds of that 3rd quarter. I feel like it should be Mansfield Senior ball. But either way, in that 3rd quarter of action, West Holmes went 1 for 3 for 33% from 3-point range. Mansfield Senior also 1 of 3 for 33%. West Holmes 1 of 8 from 2-point range for just 13%, while Mansfield Senior a scorching 86% from the floor, going 6 of 7. Mansfield Senior missed their only free throw attempt. West Holmes went 60%, going 3 of 5. Both teams with 8 rebounds, 3 turnovers for West Holmes, 2 for Mansfield Senior in that 3rd quarter of action. West Holmes ball. And they'll get it to Kinsey Patterson. Down low to Katie Sprang. Her shot from the right block is good for 2.
And that's what's open, the inside of that zone. Get the ball reversed a few times and you'll see the seams.
34-30 now. 4-point lead, Mansfield Senior basketball. They'll get it to Julia Rizzo at the top of the key. She'll call out the play. Now makes the pass to Kirsten Bradley on the right wing. Out top to Kaya Wentz. Now to the left side, looking for Daisy Manns. Knocked away by Kinsey Patterson, but Manns able to recover. Now it was knocked away by Kinsey Patterson, but they're going to say it's an over and back. The Mansfield Senior coach is not happy about it. Referees not offering much condolences, but... And now they're going to get a bench warning here, yeah. I am just curious on what the justification is for that last call, but hey, West Holmes will take it, I'm sure.
Yes, they will.
In a game as tight as this one, they'll take every chance they can get. 34-30, West Holmes in the lead, 7-19. They'll make the pass to Hannah Rohr on the left wing. Dribbles around the top, now over to Alicia Alexander on the right wing. Alexander dribbles into the right corner. Working against Kirsten Bradley. Her pass stolen away by Daisy Manns, and Mansfield Senior almost had it, but Katie Sprang stole it back. It's almost tied up. Mansfield Senior gets it into the front court somehow. Bit of sloppy play, but they get it to Dakaya White. Now Kirsten Bradley for three. Misses the shot. Rebound saved into the hands of Alicia Alexander for West Holmes. They'll bring it back up the floor. 6:45 left in the fourth quarter. Alicia Alexander hands it off to Ella McMillan. Her three-pointer's up. Can't get it to fall off the near side rim. Rebound batted around, ends up in the hands eventually of Katie Sprang. Sprang picks it up, drives underneath, lost her footing and hands it right back to Mansfield Senior as Kirsten Bradley heads the other direction after the turnover. Bradley going coast to coast, got under the bucket and is going to draw the foul here. Hannah Rohr got in the way and wasn't able to get quite set, and so Kirsten Bradley heads to the line for two.
You know, the one thing that I don't know if you've noticed so, but from the beginning when the pressure was on West Holmes, they felt, a little pressure now. But since the game's a little bit closer, the ball tends to bounce a little bit better, a little bit more confidence.
Absolutely. Kirsten Bradley knocks it in for her first shot. She now has 3 points in the game. Stop in for weekly specials along with a great selection in the deli, meat, and produce departments. For a fresh range of flowers, check out the Posy Pad Floral Shop. And then, before you head out, sign up for a Roadie's Rewards card. Happy New Year from Roadie's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg. Kirsten Bradley's second shot bounces off the rim. Rebound to Katie Sprang and gets the pass off to Ella McMillan before she fell out of bounds. But as Ella McMillan's coming across the timeline, it's knocked away by Dakaya White. But that will force the inbounds from side court. So West Holmes will inbound here. Alicia Alexander looking to do so. She'll pass it in to Kinsey Patterson with 6:18 left in the fourth. Kinsey Patterson dribbles over to the right wing. Now finds Alexander on the left side, down to the left corner, McMillan. Back to Alexander on that left wing area. Pass to Kinsey Patterson on the right side. Dribbling to the top of the key, now back to Alexander on the left side. She'll dribble around the outside of the perimeter, finds Hannah Rohr on the right. Now back to Kinsey Patterson, who was left open for three.
Big shot.
Sinks it. Kinsey Patterson has 3 threes in the game. She's up to 9 points here today. And she is averaging 6.7, so over that average here at this point, the 5'4 junior. And West Holmes doing a good job trying to get the ball away from Kaya Wentz. She lost her footing, and then finally it does end up being stolen as West Holmes brings it back the other direction. Kinsey Patterson under the bucket for two.
Assist by Katie Sprang.
Katie Sprang, after getting the steal, saw Patterson under the bucket, got the great pass. They score now at 39-31 as the timeout.
Well, that's the best thing about Katie. When she got that, a lot of girls would just get in, put their head down, try to go the other way. She turned, squared the bucket, and saw her teammate open, made a nice, easy pass, easy 2 points.
Fantastic pass, set up the shot. 39-31 the lead, 5:31 left in this one. Back after this on WKLM.
Live the life you want at Danbury Senior Living. Danbury is delighted to introduce you and your family to some of the finest senior living. We offer amenities that today's seniors expect for comfort, support, and security. Let us be your home for the next chapter in your life or your loved ones in our spacious 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. Located on Portage Road in Worcester, stop in for a tour today. Meet our staff and residents and find out why they love calling Danbury of Worcester home.
Welcome back. A 39-31 lead for West Holmes here in the fourth quarter. And a reminder to stop by Southside Quick Loop soon and ask for a Quaker State oil change for performance that you can count on. Quaker State, the power to reduce friction. I'm Brandon Benter. Don Hall joining me. And Don, it's been a little bit sloppier as we've gone, but I think it's because the game got so close that both teams were just trying to go too fast.
Yeah, 100 mile an hour, and they need to slow down and just take a breath.
Mansfield Senior again moving quickly up the floor here. They'll get it to Kirsten Bradley on the left wing. Out top to Kaya Wentz, trailing by 8. Now a pass to Julia Rizzo on the left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key. Finds Minetta Hillary open for 3. Can't get the shot to fall. Good job defensively by Kinsey Patterson. Rebound to Ella McMillan. Under the bucket, it is Hannah Rohr with the ball for West Holmes, and she's going to be fouled by Minetta Hillary on the reach-in.
Free throws the rest of the way for West Holmes now.
And Mansfield Senior was wanting the tie-up on that one, but as you mentioned, the 7th foul there. They're going to head to the line here. Hannah Rohr with a 1-1. Hannah Rohr, a 5'6 senior, averaging 5.7 points a game. Been held scoreless here today so far. Ready's up. Shot is up. And good. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Village Motors as Brogan Steinwell reports on scores from around the area all the way till midnight. Hannah Rohr, the senior, with 1 point, readies up for her second shot. Bounced off the near side of the rim, rebound into the hands of Minetta Hillary of Mansfield Senior. And as she's trying to bring it back up the floor, the reach-in foul is going to be called, as they'll hit Hannah Rohr with that one.
That's only West Holmes' third team foul. They got some fouls to waste if they so desire to do so.
Yeah, if they want to get into the position to just foul for the shots, like you said, they'll have to waste a few of them. But 3 fouls on the team for West Holmes. Kaya Wentz of Mansfield Senior with the ball at the top of the key. Looking to the left side, finds Kirsten Bradley, working against the defense of Katie Sprang. Bradley dribbles to the right side, now to the right block, kicks it out to Gross. Her 2-pointer no good. Rebound to Rizzo on the offensive board. Back to Minetta Hillary at the top of the key. Now to Bradley on the right wing. Drives into the paint, puts up the shot through the contact, and it's going to go through. And they'll give the reach-in foul against Kinsey Patterson, her third. But a good job by Kirsten Bradley to make that one through the contact.
Very good job. Good strength.
And so Bradley, a 5'7", one of the freshmen on this team that gets a lot of play time. She'll ready up here for the chance for the 3-point play. It's up and good. Perfect shot there for Kirsten Bradley. She's got 4 on the night. All of her points, well, actually more than 4 because she made the first shot. She now has 6 on the evening. Claire Reynolds at the other end, drives to the left block, left-handed shot, misses, rebound into the hands of Talina Gross. And it is Mansfield Senior ball, trailing by 6, 40-34, and Minetta Hillary gets called for the travel there. Got trapped by Ella McMillan and Kinsey Patterson. And Mansfield Senior wanting the foul called on those two, but it looked like Minetta Hillary kind of thought that the foul had already been called and just kind of gave up on the play.
And kept walking, yes.
And so that'll be the downfall there. That is the 16th turnover for Mansfield Senior. West Holmes basketball, leading by 6. 4 minutes remains. Pass to Ella McMillan. Lost the ball, though. Nice job by Rizzo to knock it away from her. Hillary completes the steal. Pass to the other end. Kaya Wentz misses the layup with the right hand. Rebound to Ella McMillan under the basket. And she'll hand it off to Kinsey Patterson, who runs directly into Kaya Wentz looking for the steal, and she's going to get called for the reach-in. Was able to come away with the ball, but just made a bit too much contact beforehand, I think is what the referee was seeing.
Yeah, Mansfield Senior better get in check with their emotions. The Wentz girl just threw the ball down on the ground, and the one official stared her down a little bit. I thought he was going to give her a technical.
Yeah, that's something they're going to have to watch here, especially.
Exactly, yep.
It's a frustrating spot to be in. They got so close, and now West Holmes trying to stretch that lead back out again. And as you can kind of see it slipping through your fingers, I'm sure that emotionally that does not help. The shot missed by Kinsey Patterson. Rebound to Claire Reynolds. Her putback, no good. Rebound this time to Alicia Alexander. And West Holmes will remain in possession here, leading by 6, 40-34. Katie Sprang finds Kinsey Patterson on the left wing. Her 3-pointer off the back of the rim. Rebound to Julia Rizzo under the bucket. Mansfield Senior bringing it back up the floor. Talina Gross to the right wing. Gross dribbling, pass out top to Kaya Wentz. Her 3-pointer in motion, can't get it to fall. Rebound to Katie Sprang. And after the defensive board, she'll head back up the floor. Hands it off to Kinsey Patterson across the timeline. 3 minutes, 15. Now hand off to Alicia Alexander. Dribbling to the right wing, now out top in the hands of Katrina Rollins. Rollins bounce pass to Katie Sprang in the paint. Backs up the defense, puts up the shot and knocks it in. Katie Sprang, a great job in the post there for those points. 42-34 the lead, under 3 minutes left in the game. Minetta Hillary dribbles to the right block, puts up the shot and knocks it in. Minetta Hillary, 8 points, all of them coming in the second half of the game. 42-36, and I think they're going to say the whistle's going to blow against Minetta Hillary here. Alicia Alexander fell down, and they're going to hit number 1 with the foul.
Oh.
And did they call a second?
I don't know if the one official called a technical or not on the bench.
He kind of pointed over towards the bench after saying something. But
Yep, they did.
And so, yeah, the technical is going to be called against the bench.
6-point game, wow.
Not what you want if you're Mansfield Senior, but Alicia Alexander heads to the line. Her first shot is up and good. Reminder, at the end of the game, we'll be choosing our Subway player of the game. That player receives a foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Did she take the second shot there?
Yeah, she did. She missed it.
Missed the second one. I thought that was the case. Third shot is up. Missed that one. And Reddy's up here. I think this will be her final shot here. After the 2 technicals, now the 2 for the foul. This one will make it. So yeah. Splits both pairs. She'll come away with 2 out of 4 shots. And Alicia Alexander already up to 7 points on the evening, averaging 4.9 on the year. So above average night for her. West Holmes will have the ball after that technical foul, so 2:44 remains. They lead 44-36. They'll inbound to Kinsey Patterson. Pass to Katrina Rollins on the left wing. Rollins dribbles up to that left wing area, hands it off to Katie Sprang. Her shot blocked by Rizzo. Rebounded to Lina Gross. But as they tried to get the pass off, it was knocked away by West Holmes out of bounds, but it'll allow Mansfield to inbounds from side court.
Plenty of time left for Mansfield Senior. They don't need a three-pointer right now. Just come and score. Free throw, easy bucket, two-pointer, something.
It'll be Kyle Wentz bringing it up the floor. Gets to Minette Hillary on the right wing. Pass back out to Wentz. Now to the right baseline for Gross. She'll drive the baseline, puts it in for 2. Nice move by Talina Gross, her first points of the game. Now 44-38, stolen away by Kyle Wentz. Pass to Minetta Hillary. Her shot is up and good for 2 as well. And that's going to trigger the timeout called. 44-40, the lead for West Holmes. 2:13 left in the fourth. We'll take a timeout on WKLM. Back right after this.
Even though COVID-19 is still a threat, your cooperative is as committed as ever to keeping the power on, so you can do your job by staying home and staying safe. Disinfect high-touch surfaces frequently and check in on your neighbors and loved ones often. You've got the power to make a difference, and you can count on us to be here for you every day.
Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, celebrating 85 years of service to this great community.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for Holmes and surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
And welcome back here to the Dungeon. It's an exciting game of OCC girls basketball. West Holmes in the lead 44-40. Mansfield Senior has taken the lead once in this game, and they're threatening to get back into it. It's a very emotional night for this Mansfield Senior team.
Oh, it is. Once again, the youth of Mansfield Senior, you really can't tell that you have freshmen on the court right now.
Absolutely. Inbounds pass goes to Katie Sprang. Now to Claire Reynolds in the front court. Double teamed under the basket. Sends it back out to Kinsey Patterson to reset the offense. Now to Rollins on the right wing. Down low to the right corner to Sprang. Sprang's pass, though, stolen away by Kyle Wentz. They're going to head the opposite direction. Wentz to the left side, missed the layup. Rebound to Rizzo. Her putback no good. Alicia Alexander grabs the rebound, but they're going to call a tie-up because Minetta Hillary got her hands on it as well, and that will favor Mansfield Senior. So they'll get the ball after the play. And now a timeout is being called by Mansfield Senior. Coach DeVar Hudgens wants a second to have a chat with his team, so we'll take a second to let you think about it. 44-40 is the lead for West Holmes. 1:51 remaining in the fourth. Back after this on WKLM.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com.
The Pizza Parlor 2 in Kilbuck is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. If you don't want to cook on game day, give them a call at 330-276-5661. They prepare their own homemade crust topped with their own special pizza sauce and your own choice of toppings. You can also order appetizers, sandwiches, their famous original subs, basket combos, and garden fresh salads. You don't have to get out of your car because they have a convenient drive-through to pick up your order. Call today, 330-276-5661.
Welcome back here on WKLM. 1:51 left in the fourth. A 44-40 lead for West Holmes over Mansfield Senior. But the Tigers trying to mount the comeback. Inbounds pass goes to Bradley, underneath to Rizzo. Her shot no good, possibly partially blocked, but the rebound to Alicia Alexander of the Lady Knights. West Holmes bringing it back up the floor in the hands of Kinsey Patterson. Pass to Alicia Alexander on the left wing. She'll dribble around the top. Bounce pass back to Kinsey Patterson on the right wing. Minute 30 remains in this one. Back over to Alexander on the left wing. Alexander dribbling. Near the top of the key, hands it back to Kinsey Patterson. Patterson over to the left wing, had it knocked away by Kaya Wentz. And Wentz gets the steal. She'll get it to Minetta Hillary as Mansfield Senior now bringing it back up the floor. Hillary across the timeline. 1-12, trailing by 4. Dribbles to the top of the key. High in the middle now, calling out the play. Dribbles over to the right side against Kinsey Patterson to the right block. Puts up the shot through the contact. And they're going to say it's a charge. Alicia Alexander, she's been looking for it all night. She got set. And it's going to cause that turnover.
But you know what? If you'd have asked me, if I had my head turned, if you asked me who for West Holmes would have taken a charge right now, you know I'd have guessed her.
Oh, absolutely.
No other one.
Absolutely. And so 1 minute remains. It's back to being West Holmes basketball. That could be a huge turnover. And it is Kinsey Patterson bringing it up the floor, sprinting across the timeline. Bounce pass to Hannah Rohr. Now to Alicia Alexander out top. Down to 52 seconds. Alexander back to Rohr. Hands it now to Claire Reynolds on the left wing. Reynolds dribbling. Working it around, now gets it back to Alicia Alexander. 43 seconds, dribbles to the right wing. Double team, gets it back to Katie Sprang. Sprang looking high in the middle now, down to 35 seconds. Directs some traffic, drives towards the bucket, but the whistle's going to blow. As they're going to hit Talina Gross with the foul there.
Looks like Katie's going to get 2 free throws here.
And with 10 fouls on the team, the 2 bonus shots here for Katie Sprang. Katie Sprang already having a big night tonight, up to 18 points. Her shot is up and good. Nothing but net. 45-40 now the lead, a 5-point advantage. Looking to make it 6 points. Lindsey Snyder, the coach, sends the defense back a bit from the line. Second shot is up. Rattles around the rim and falls through. And so 2 for 2 at the line. 46-40 now, 32 seconds. Kaya Wentz sprinting up the floor, dribbles it up to the right wing. Pass to Talina Gross on the left side. Sidestep, drives into the lane, kicks it out to Minetta Hillary. Her three-pointer from the top of the key is good. Minetta Hillary isn't going to let this one be an easy one. And the clock, a little bit late to stop there after the shot, but 19.5 seconds remain currently. We'll see if they plead their case to a little bit more time. But a 46-43 lead for West Holmes as the timeout was called. And Don, this one, it's coming right down to it here.
It is. It really, really is. Big-time shot by Hillary, the freshman. Technical starting to loom a little large right now, you know. Get
Absolutely.
Those 2 points back. Would be a 1-point game, that missed layup. There's all kinds of opportunities right there for Mansfield Senior.
And I wonder if, obviously the technical happened, but can the coaches use that to their advantage as far as an emotional
Sometimes,
element?
yes. Sometimes, the players will react positively to that and come out and, play a little bit harder and with a little bit more energy, if you will.
Because it seemed like that was the case. They all of a sudden they're jumping passes a lot better. They're getting right back up there, and it seems like they're kind of playing with a chip on their shoulder here as this game comes down to it. And I don't know that necessarily that the refs have been unfair, but at the same time, if it works emotionally, it works emotionally, right?
Exactly. It's just sometimes it's a catch-22 though. I've seen it work different ways, and I've seen it work good, which you sort of say can't happen to Mansfield Senior tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Got his team to play a little bit harder and therefore made the run back. So you just never know. Still 19.5 seconds to go. Still a lot of time left.
There is still a lot of time left. Just a 3-point advantage for West Holmes. Both teams getting ready to come back out here on the floor. And again, coach is looking for that extra second and a half added to the clock, but I don't think they're going to get it here. It's going to stay at 19.5. And it will be West Holmes looking to inbound here from beneath the basket. It'll be Alicia Alexander. On the floor, also Claire Reynolds, Ella McMillan, Katie Sprang, and Kinsey Patterson. They'll inbound here to Kinsey Patterson. Dribbling up the floor against Rizzo, and Rizzo's going to have to get the reach in there.
I really think Coach Snyder has her best free throw shooting team in right now.
Yeah, they've got a lot of very good free throw shooters, especially like you said, on the floor right now. This is exactly who they want. And Kinsey Patterson will head to the foul line. Patterson, a 5'4 junior, averaging 6.7 points a game. Tonight already up to 11. And she'll ready up here. Her first shot is up and rolls around the rim but falls through. Making the lead now, 47-43. Apparently, somehow the time started on the clock, so now they're getting that sorted out.
No, I think they're talking about maybe the timeouts.
Maybe it is.
I mean, there should have been some time go off the clock since they got the ball in.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I didn't get a chance to actually watch the clock as that free throw was going up. I'm not sure if maybe another bit of time ticked off or what. So some conversation being had, and looks like they're back to, or yeah, they're going to move it back up to 18 seconds. Yes. So it was a little bit of time that came off the clock there. So 47-43. Checking back in, Manetta Hillary is taking a seat is number 4. That is Dakaya White, the 5'6" senior for Mansfield Senior. But Kinsey Patterson, the 5'4" junior at the line, has made one. Now a chance for a second here. Lindsey Snyder now getting a bit of an explanation from the referee, and so looks like we're ready to get back underway. When the game's this tight, nobody wants to give up anything, and the shot goes off the back of the rim. Rebound to Manetta Hillary, and they'll sprint back up the floor here. Hillary across the timeline. Dribbles to the right wing. Now to the right block. Puts up the shot. One-handed. Can't get it to fall. Rebound to Katie Sprang. And with 9.3 seconds, or 8.8 seconds, she'll be fouled under the basket and walks to the other end for a chance for 2.
This should seal it if she makes these.
Yeah, 4-point advantage here. If you can get this one in, you're probably looking at a victory here. 8.8 seconds.
Right.
Katie Sprang, also one of those players that's been fantastic for them here tonight. Has made at least 5 free throws already. Shot is up and good. Katie Sprang up to 22 points in the game. Another big night scoring for her. 48-43 the lead. Shot is up and good. She'll make them both. A 49-43 lead now, 6-point advantage, and the clock took a second to get going, but anyways, Manetta Hillary bringing it up the floor. Pass to Bradley. It's stolen away by Claire Reynolds, who got a handle on it, and they're going to call a jump ball, which will favor West Holmes. And so a huge turnover right there, as that really just put a complete squash on this one.
Yeah, West Holmes just needs to inbound the ball.
So Alicia Alexander gets it into Kinsey Patterson, and that's going to do it for the game. Final seconds tick off the clock. West Holmes wins this one 49 over Mansfield Seniors 43. With the victory, West Holmes now 8-0 in the OCC and 14-2 overall. With the loss, Mansfield Senior falls to 4-3 in the OCC and now 5-8 with the loss overall. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with your post-game wrap-up here on WKLM right after this.
I'm Tiffany Stefano, and I am a Park National banker, and I am a community board member at Park National Bank. We believe we're more than just our job titles, and you are more than an account number. Now, bringing our family and community banks together under a single brand name means you get those core values you've always counted on from us. And more service, more access, more options. We are all together now at Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
When choosing a new door to replacing your windows or siding, there are many types of materials to choose from. Hi, my name is Nevin Mast. Here at Home Siding in Millersburg, we will help you make the right choice for your home and style. Want an energy-efficient replacement window? Try the Viwenco line of vinyl windows. With energy-efficient technology, Viwenco vinyl windows will save you money on energy costs and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up a free in-home consultation at 888-725-6619. That's 888-725-6619.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio, where we have over 135 species of domestic and exotic woods in stock every day. It's no wonder our customers refer to us as a woodworker's paradise. Browse a unique selection of live edge slabs, dimensional lumber, and turning blanks. In our store, you'll find instrument wood and specialty tools to help you get the job done right. We also carry eco-epoxy products, the perfect finishing touch for your next river table. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Part-time positions are available for pizza makers, customer service providers, and delivery drivers. Most jobs are for evening and weekends. Successful candidates will have the following skills: the ability to work in a team environment, excellent communication skills, be punctual and dependable, and delivery drivers must have a valid driver's license, an acceptable driving record, proof of insurance, and a satisfactory vehicle. Mileage reimbursements are paid daily. Drivers retain all tips they receive. Apply at the store at 42 North Grant Street.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Carrie Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Swimming the English Channel? Check. Running with the Bulls in Pamplona? Check. Buying new tires for your car? Probably not anywhere near the top of your bucket list. That's why at Holmes Tire LLC, they offer long-lasting, high-quality tires like the Yokohama Avidus NGT, a spirited all-season radial featuring powerful grip on wet or snowy roads. Tread wear so long, it's backed by a 65,000-mile warranty. So the next time you need new tires, stop by Holmes Tire LLC for a set of Yokohama Avidus NGTs. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on new tire purchases. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations in Spencer, 330-648-2401, and Mount Vernon, 740-392-1811.
And welcome back here on WKL, and this one in the books. The OCC game as the girls from West Holmes defeat the team from Mansfield Senior by a score of 49-43. After one quarter, it was 18-8 with West Holmes in the big lead. But in that second quarter, Mansfield Senior would outscore West Holmes 7-6 to make the lead a little bit closer at 24-15 at the half. In the third, Mansfield Senior outscoring West Holmes 15-8 to really even it up, 32-30. And we also had two lead changes in that third quarter of action. In the fourth quarter, though, West Holmes comes firing back. They outscore Mansfield Senior 17-13 to win this one by a final score of 49-43. Leading the way offensively for the winning West Holmes Lady Knights was Katie Sprang. She had 23 points on the evening, 13 in the first half, 10 in the second half for her. And also Kinsey Patterson scoring in double digits. She had 12 points in the game, just 3 in the first half, and now 12 for the final. 7 points for Alicia Alexander, 4 points for Claire Reynolds, 2 points for Ella McMillan, and 1 point off the bench for Hannah Rohr for their total of 49. On the other side for the Mansfield Senior Tigers, leading the way offensively was Manetta Hillary. She had 13 points, all of those coming in the second half of action. After that, 6 points for Kirsten Bradley, 6 for Julia Rizzo, 9 for Kaya Wentz, 5 off the bench for Daisy Manns, and 2 points apiece for Talina Gross and for Amani Mitchell. Now for the team numbers, I'll hand it off to Don Hall.
Thank you, Brandon. Final score, West Holmes 49, Mansfield Senior 43. 3-point field goals, Mansfield Senior 2 of 19 for 11%, West Holmes 5 of 17 for 29%. 2-point field goals, Mansfield Senior 15 of 26 for 58%, West Holmes 10 of 26 for 38%. From the free throw line, Mansfield Senior 7 of 11 for 64%, West Holmes 14 of 21 for 67%. Total rebounds, Mansfield Senior 34, West Holmes with 35. In the turnover department, Mansfield Senior with 18, West Holmes with 20.
And as far as the individual rebounding numbers, leading the way for West Holmes, Katie Sprang. She had 9 of those, 2 offensive, 7 defensive. After that, 6 for Ella McMillan, 3 on each end. 4 for Claire Reynolds with 1 offensive board, and 4 for Melanie Fair, 2 on the offensive end. For Mansfield Senior, leading the way was Julia Rizzo. She had 7 total rebounds, 2 offensive, 5 defensive. Also 5 rebounds for Minetta Hillary, and 3 for Amani Mitchell, as well as 4 for Talina Gross in this one. But now it's time to choose our Subway player of the game, and Don, we're going to be handing that off to Kinsey Patterson here this evening. Just one of those players that just came out here tonight and really came up big in that second half, scoring those 3-pointers.
Yeah, when they needed a big bucket there in the second half, specifically third quarter, she got it for them, and did a great job of handling the ball there at the end as well to run some time off the clock, but played an overall just a good heady game.
Absolutely. So Kinsey Patterson, congratulations to her. She's going to be our Subway player of the game. And a big thanks to everyone for joining us here on Facebook and on our website, WKLM-FM 95.3, or WKLM-FM.com, and on 95.3 on the radio. This one's going to go for West Holmes. They're victorious. They'll continue to be undefeated in the OCC and lead the OCC at 8-0 on their record. For Mansfield Senior, they fall to 4-3 in OCC play. So for Casey Claxon and Fred Williams of Claxon Communications, for Don Hall and Brogan Steimel here of WKLM, I'm Brandon Benter. Final score one more time, West Holmes 49, Mansfield Senior 43. So long, everybody.
Thank you for watching high school basketball on Facebook Live. Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.